This video is going to be reaction and discussion of Kaiju No 8, episode 12. The reaction is now going to commence. Whoa, oh, okay. That's curious. What's happening there? Oh. Really? Okay. So what is happening now though? Nice. Very cool. Yeah, what is the core? Did he throw his own core so that he can regenerate from it? Wow. Wait, is he thinking? I'm getting confused here. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, very good question. Good question. Why do you say his entire name? Just choose Kafka or him, whatever. It's so difficult. I feel like you can. I guess it's just her character to say it like that. Okay, it's growing more and more out of control. We're not getting volume now. He's still giving it a chance and it's red now. Very interesting. It is pretty cool looking, definitely. Also, Kaiju number 2 and his shock power still very cool as well. Now, what will you be doing, Kafka? I know this isn't the end. I'm already spoiled on the fact that there is more. So, question is, how is he gonna get out of here? Oof, spare him now. Now is the chance. That was what I wanted to say. If he's gonna spare him. Oh, interesting, he can see as well. Yeah, there we go. Alright, but what is happening in reality? I understand the visual, but what is happening? Oh. Come on, but what can you do? What? I once again don't get it. What is supposed to happen? What is actually happening with his mind? How did he push him to this point? What's the reason that this is happening in general? Yeah. Okay, fighting by her side. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Well, we know it wasn't him. Yep. Oh. Okay. Well, you were able to pull it off somehow. And cool enough. That was something I was questioning in the last episode. Why didn't he just one-shot him from the start if he really didn't have any faith whatsoever? Oh. Oh. Narumi. Where's the Vision Captain? Oh? Yeah, good question. And?
A few minutes later.
Now obviously, you know, him being the very big deal is gonna help a lot here. Right.
Later.
Really? Wow. Yep. Not really. Yeah, obviously enough. Yeah, I assume they're just gonna use you as an arrow, a weapon. Ooh, yeah. I mean, it's still an asset, so... Yeah. Months? Okay, so it's been more than I thought, actually. I mean, precedent, obviously. I mean, obviously, literally, I know what you mean. But I guess government always does look for precedents. Ooh, okay. Right. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Convince them through the fact that he's a useful asset. Makes sense to me.
なんとか兵器として生かされてるだけってことか。俺は今でも自分を防衛隊員だと思います。防衛隊員としても見て。
We'll see. He does have a very good face, very stern, stoic face. Are they seriously gonna let him be though? I do understand that they might let him live, but is he just gonna be able to move around? Did he send her a message? He was given a phone? Yep. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, there we go, you have faith. Okay, so we are moving more of a two-a-time skip rather. Oh. Oh, come on, there was supposed to be more of a conversation, I guess. And he literally just fell asleep. Oh, okay, sure. Oh my, are more kaijus here? Of course they are, right? Number 9. I wonder what's kaiju number 9. Sure you have. Ah, really? It took you that long to figure that out. Cool. Huh. I mean, I guess they want the numbered weapons, right? Yeah, obviously not the main goal. Overall, I actually legitimately enjoyed the series quite a lot. I think it has a lot of potential. I do enjoy the overall episode, just this one in particular, and once again the overall series. I think they were both good. Kapka absolutely knows what he wants. I guess now he has an idea of how to get it. So the Shinomiya family, I guess, is now... I mean, very lucky of him that he saved the daughter of the chief. I do enjoy that as well. I am very scattershot, right? I should focus on things. But I do enjoy the fact that even though in the episode where Shinomiya actually asked her father to help, it appeared that he doesn't care, he doesn't know anything, it's irrelevant, he'll just go on ahead and kill him. But I did mention it in the last one, or at least I wanted to mention it. He absolutely, if he went all out, clearly enough he would have won from the very start. But clearly he also just wanted to maybe trust his daughter a little bit. He had a little bit of hope, as he said himself. And obviously enough, the way to sell this little bit of hope and desire that there might be something there is that he just goes around and says that the logical reason to keep him alive is because he follows orders, and that he is still a level 10, well, I guess 9.8, whatever, kaiju, so it's ridiculously broken. So yeah, obviously enough, he will be of a lot of use. This is even more confusing, this episode, the world building, is even more confusing to me a little bit, because now we're confirming, even more so, that the thing with bladed weapons not being very impressive is kinda strange. Because now we saw another captain of another division with a melee weapon, and also the Shinomiya guy, his numbered kaiju weapon is also a melee weapon. It does have the long range special kaiju stuff, but it is a melee weapon, it's literally gauntlets. I feel like they might be a little inconsistent with the melee weapon thing. But then again, maybe the special kaiju numbered weapons don't exactly count because there's just a limited number of them. Then again, the gauntlets were called 1000 and something, and they're just the number 2 kaiju. Clearly enough, talking about lost weapons, actually, very on point of the actual very ending of this episode. The little shroom. Shrooms. There is a reason humanity is scared of shrooms. There really is. I don't know what it is exactly, but we should be afraid of these things. I'm certain more interesting things will be happening with that later. But the next arc, or next season, whatever, that will be occurring, I'm very interested to see what's going to be happening, because clearly we're being set up with maybe a training arc or a time skip. They have said that they wanted to become strong in order to actually maybe even take out Kafka if they need to do so, specifically Kikuru in that case, but we are going to see. I'm definitely interested. And I do appreciate that even by the very end, where Kafka was about to end the life of her father, she still wanted to believe in him, which I do think it's very cool. It's very wholesome, you might say. So I'm curious to see how their relationship is gonna go. I do hope that I'm fine with Ichikawa actually being in the background and becoming very strong the next time we see him, maybe vice captain level. I'll be cool with that. But I do want Kikuru to actually stay in the story, specifically with Kafka, because I enjoyed their dynamic. I also would love to see maybe her getting to be trained by her father, gaining new weapon powers, so on and so forth. I think it would be awesome. And also another thing I think it would be cool is, because they're going to be keeping Kafka as their weapon, it just feels very appropriate to have Shinomiya's father be the current master, sensei, whatever you want to call him, because obviously his daughter is there. He's a melee combatant, he uses gloves, gauntlets. I feel like he can definitely learn from him, so I think it will be very interesting to see. Maybe they'll just keep Kafka in a prison and release him whenever they need to fight something. I don't know. Obviously he fell asleep before they could finish their conversation. I did genuinely enjoy this series. I do think it has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. Overall animation of the series was also pretty acceptable in my opinion, and when I say acceptable I mean acceptable for high standards. So it was very good in general, but if my standards were high, because I genuinely do not have high standards when it comes to animation, personally, I do try to give chance to basically everything. Basically, if you're better than the 7 Deadly Sins, I will give you a chance. It's acceptable for a mainstream show in my opinion. I think it is decently mainstream. We'll see how things are gonna develop. Personally, I will not say it yet. I need to get at least to season 2 before I say that I prefer it to another very mainstream anime. We'll see. I think I will, because I just have a specific taste. This show definitely is gonna be relying to the power of friendship. It really will, and I like that. Also, Kafka is a very funny guy, I enjoy comedy. The thing I mentioned at the start, I don't know whether maybe I cut it out, but if they kill Mina, they definitely... I don't know why, I don't want them to do that, but I feel like if they really want to kill a character that would leave a ginormous impact on the story, on the world, maybe the way I would do the story is build her up the next season a lot, maybe basically the entire season, and kill her, I don't know, depending on how many episodes. Kill her at the middle, depending on its 24 episodes, and see how everyone reacts. I just feel like it would be interesting. If they want to kill off a character, maybe they're gonna kill off someone else in order to develop Kafka. Maybe no one's gonna die for a long amount of time. Personally, I don't really enjoy, just in stories in general, when they kill off characters that I genuinely don't care about. For example, if they kill Ichikawa, I would care, but I feel like it's one of those things where you should definitely keep him for a little longer if you plan on killing him so that I care a lot. I just don't really see a point in killing characters that have not even remotely reached the potential that can be there. Some people say it's stakes, but I genuinely don't care. If anything, for me, stories that just kill off characters right and left, I actually lose complete care. Because what's the point? I legitimately will not care for anyone, nothing's gonna matter. I mean, I understand the point, I've heard some people talk about it, but just for me personally, if a character has to die, or if someone wants to kill off a character for stakes, for character development, regardless the point, do it after you've developed them a little. Or, obviously enough, do something like, if you just want to set up motivations, do it very early on, where I know it's just because you want to set up motivations, like, obviously enough, Mina and Kafka's parents and the people they care about, they have died off screen. We don't need to know their stories, we know that that's their motivation for becoming better. That also works, but regardless, there's many reasons, there's many ways. Overall though, this show is actually very fun, it's wholesome. No one has died yet, I'm not certain whether that's gonna continue. A lot of animes do have a turning point, so things can get very dark very quickly in such a show. As I said, I'm very excited to see the development of the characters. Hopefully they're gonna be training with the Shinomiya chief. She seems very cool once again. I do think from the little we've gotten from him, especially with him being very stoic, very focused, very concentrated, very strict with his daughter, I really do enjoy the fact that he actually listened to her. And they also give us a little motivation of what happened with his wife, the whole thing of a lot of kaijus appearing, that's obviously enough setup, the mushroom guy, yeah, a lot of things that are being set up, a lot of interesting things will be happening, but we're either getting at least my assumption, a training arc or a time skip. Personally, I would like a training arc, but regardless, I did enjoy it and I'm really looking forward to the next episode next season. But for now, there's a director on there and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.